Hello and welcome to another edition of Resources for Life TV at resourcesforlife.com. My name is Greg Johnson, and as many of you know, I've been working on weight loss and weight management now for a number of years, and recently had kind of a spike, an increase in my weight, and so I've been really trying to get that back down. I had a couple of interesting things happen. First of all, I want to comment, I'm sorry to go off topic here, but I have the sun shining behind me at sort of maximum intensity, and yet the iPhone 4, and I'm using the display side of the iPhone 4, the camera, that's the 1 point something megapixel. Anyway, it's like 640 by 480. The iPhone 4 is able to accommodate for this extreme lighting situation. So I'm really pleased with the quality of the video I've been getting with the iPhone 4. Most video cameras, or even still cameras for that matter, would kind of freak out if there's like basically the sun shining behind you, you know. Okay, but back on topic. So today I was walking along the streets here in Iowa City, and somebody I know saw me. I don't know him that well, but he's one of the store owners downtown, and he commented, you know, that he thought I had gained a lot of weight. He said, "Hey, you're looking like you've gained a lot of weight." And I had somebody else, also another store owner, restaurant owner, who said the same thing to me the other day. And it's one of the nice things about Iowa City is, you know, obviously you don't want too many people commenting about how overweight you are, but what's nice is that it's this metropolitan city that has resources and people and experiences that you wouldn't otherwise get unless you were living in Los Angeles or Chicago or New York or something. So it has some really rich experiences here, and people from around the world. It's diverse, but at the same time, it's a small community. I mean, it's like Mayberry or something, you know, the fact that you can just kind of walk down the street and people feel comfortable enough just to approach you and start chatting about things like your weight gain. So, but it's also motivated me, you know, it's like it keeps me on task. So anyway, one of the concerns about excess body weight, obviously, is heart disease, or more simply put, just excess strain on the heart. So that's just really primarily, I would say, one of the main reasons people are concerned about weight gain. That and the strain, wear and tear it puts on joints in the body. And so carrying around all that extra weight really causes the heart and your entire body to kind of strain. I'm going to tone things down a bit here. I'm just walking by a restaurant, so I don't want to be chatting too loud. By the way, I'll just put in a little plug for, speaking of wellness, this is the red avocado, Iowa City's finest.
Is this a YouTube page, or?
Yeah, it's going up on YouTube. So.
What's it called?
It's just Resources for Life.
Is that what it's so?
So I do like these little random product placements, so this is my promotion for the red avocado, but I actually wasn't intended. I just, yeah, anyway.
How do I find it?
Yeah, just go to Google and search for Resources for Life.
Resources. All right, cool.
Yeah, and send me some feedback if you have any ideas. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. So, anyway, there's another example of the kind of, you know, exchanges you can have in a place like Iowa City that you might not get in a larger city. So you have like the benefits of both worlds. Okay, so the other day I was, I'm going to try to get the sun directly behind me here. The other day I was walking home, and I had my backpack on, in which I carry a lot of equipment, tools and computer gear and things like that, and another bag that I carry that just has some extra clothing and just random stuff in this extra bag. So I was carrying this stuff, and I thought, you know, this is heavy. So I weighed myself. I'm about 250 right now, 250 pounds. And I weighed myself with the backpack on and found that my weight with the backpack is almost 300 pounds. The backpack and this other bag are about 50 pounds. And then today, I was also carrying a computer. So for quite a distance and up some stairs. So I weighed in with the backpack and my extra bag and the computer, and all said it was like 322 pounds, which is pretty amazing that to think that I was able to carry that. But it was tiring also, and I could tell it was really putting a strain on my body, you know. And I'm carrying that backpack just about every day, so every day I'm walking around with that backpack and my other bag with some tools in it. I'm like 300 pounds on those days. It puts a lot of strain on my back, my shoulders, my joints, and my heart, you know. Because whether it's dead weight of fat or whether it's just dead weight of a backpack, I'm going to turn around here, give you a view of the park. So whatever the weight is, your heart doesn't care. You know, it's still got to generate the blood flow to get your muscles going to carry all that stuff around. And you know, fat does just about as much good for you as a backpack. You know, it doesn't really offer you anything. You know, it doesn't give you any extra strength. There's some calories there if you need them, but nothing much beyond that. So whether I'm walking around with a backpack that takes my weight up to 300 pounds or extra fat that takes my weight up to 300 pounds, it's still 300 pounds. So I had that revelation. I realized, yeah, I've really got to stay on top of this, you know, because it does put a lot of strain on the body. I've been looking for ways to carry around less technology, or at least lighter technology. The iPhone 4 is part of that solution. Boy, it is green back there, isn't it? I'm just going to kind of camp out here for a second. So the iPhone 4 is part of that. You know, these smaller, lighter devices, the devices that have convergent technologies and smaller technologies really do help us travel lighter, walk lighter. When I'm on the bicycle, I'm riding lighter. So that's one thing I've been looking at. And the iPad, I recently got an iPad, I guess it was a few months ago. And that's been a great solution also for, you know, rather than carrying around the notebook, just to grab the iPad, and at least I've got a full screen to, you know, take care of some emails, check out the web. There's some things that the iPad is really good at that really make it much better even than, you know, notebook computer. Anyway, this is kind of a random conversation, but basically I just wanted to touch on those topics about how, you know, many of us think about our body weight and the strain that that puts on our body. Even if you are, let's say you are within your healthy weight, if you're carrying around a lot of weight during the day, there's not much difference between that and being overweight as far as your joints are concerned, your back, your heart. So anyway, that's you know, probably not a unique revelation. That's just to me. I'm guessing that other people have thought of this as well, but I guess that's about it. That was about it. So hope you're doing well, and appreciate you following these videos, and appreciate all the feedback that I've been getting. I'm trying to focus more and more on areas of experience and expertise that I have. I try not to have too many of these sort of rambling, chit-chatty videos, because I want to stay focused on topics that can really help people, whether it's with technology or health or small house living, that type of thing. I really want these videos to be valuable to people and not just a waste of time. So if you have any suggestions for topics you'd like to see covered, or more questions that you have, feel free to email me, call, send a postal letter, or post a video. That'd be great. Drop a comment, whatever you want to do. Take care.